Hello, what's up, YouTubers? How you guys doing? Hope you guys have been good. It has been quite a long time since I posted. Today, I'm back. So I'll be showing you guys how I got to achieve this image from this to this. These are kids edit, man. So I'm going to be showing you how I get to achieve this image from this to this. This is quite an old photo. It was taken using the Canon 600D. You can see the softbox there. It was used 60 centimeter softbox was used for this video. So without much ado, let's get started. If you have been with me for a while now, you know that you already know how to trim your backdrop, how to trim your subject, how to clean your backdrop and all that. But if you've not been there with me, so we're gonna do this right from the scratch. So let's get started. So this image has already been done. FS have already been done on this image. So what we're going to do is just to trim the background so we can work on the backdrop and start adding those props and all that. So what we'll do here, this is the FS folder. So it's already the FS via image 8 bits. So after doing that, all we have to do is just to make a visibly stamped layer of all our layers here. So to do that, you hold your shift control alternate E. Then what you do is to duplicate this with control J. I haven't done that. So pick your selection to any of the selection here, then you select your subjects. I'm using Photoshop 2017. I have actions. You can easily click on this and click select object and all that. But in this lower version, all you have to do is to select the object manually on your own. But to save our time, I've already done the selection saved, so I'll just go to my select, come to my load selection, and now I have to bring my trim selection back. So I haven't done this. What I'll do is just to create a layer mask on this so that I can have my subject layer. So I'll rename this one subjects, then the one below should be my background without my subjects. So I will click on background layer, make this one background layer. So this is my subject layer, this is my background layer, though my subject is still showing on my background. So to do that, I will just to remove it from my background, all I have to do is just to click on my background, then with my control hold, I will click on this layer mask here to select the subject. I haven't done that. I will come to the subject, right click and click on fill. Then in this content you select content away fill. Leave everything probably the way they are, then just click on OK. So this is going to load for a while and it will remove my okay. I think that is done. Let's turn this off. So this is my background. You just control D to deselect. So this is my background layer without my subject, and this is my subject layer without my background. So the next thing we're going to do is to try and clean this backdrop, then resize this image because the image is looking one-sided and all that. So what we have to do is to click on the background layer, Ctrl J to duplicate it. Then we come to let's resize, come to our crop. Then I'm using 4:5. Then you just let me remove that resolution. You just drag this and try to resize it. When you are done, just basically click OK. Then the next thing we'll do is just to pick marker to here. Just click on Ctrl T to drag to fill that part. Same thing for the down pad. Select, right click on feather, click on radius, come to blur, motion blur, blur this out to, click OK, Ctrl D, deselect, click on this part, click on this part, click on this part, click on this part. You have to be careful of the shadows, so you right click, feather, I click feather with 30%, come to blur, motion blur, and you bring this out to it. So these are before, these are after, before, after. So now the part of the image is looking very. This image was shot on a gray backdrop, but now there are a lot of color contrast on the backdrop. So for you to do that, you just let's clean the back to clean the color contrast of the backdrop, because when the backdrop is not gray enough, we putting overlays will be very complicated. So to remove this part, just click on adjustment layer here, click on hue and saturation, pick your hand tool here and color hand tool, which is a color picker tool. Just sample parts of the image, click and drag to the left to remove the colors, click and drag to remove the colors, click and drag, click and drag, click and drag, click and drag. So these are before, these are after. You can see our background is looking very nice. So what was the next thing for us to do there? These are final image. So we have to add the cards and those note effects on them. So to do that, all we have to do is just to come to our car. This is our car. Just click and drag it to this place. Here you go. So this is a PNG. This is a JPEG file of low resolution, but this can also work in high resolution. So this is our car. Definitely is going to be below your subject layer, so that it can be as if we took the image at the front of the car. So what we're going to do is that we can easily trim out this white part, but I think it's of no use because we are going to use blending mode to effect some changes. So what we have to do is look for a perfect placement where we're going to place this car. That we're taking is okay, but now its entry is very close to the image. So all we have to do is to take the image to the left a little. To do that, we have to duplicate our subject layer of the below one, come back to our background layer, duplicate it. Now with your background layer selected, you hold your control key in the keyboard, click on the subject copy layer, make sure both of them are selected. When they are selected, kindly click and push the image to the other part. You can resize to your choice too, Ctrl T and hold your Ctrl plus Shift, and you can easily resize it a little. When you're done, just click on the arrow here. That solves the problem. Now because we've shifted our background, we can see some parts of the background that are entering the image. What we have to do is to click on our background copy, come here, click and drag up, click on this side too and drag up. Same thing for the bottom, click and drag, click and drag up. Then when you're done, think this is cool, we just come back to our image, our car image. To eliminate this white, just click on it, come to our blending mode, click on multiply. So that is going to eliminate the white. You see, these are just to make it pop out like this. So you can easily increase the size. So just Ctrl T, or your shift and alternate, then you pick on the edge and increase the size a little bit. Move it close to the image. Now the overlay car is looking a little bit dark, so what we can do is to create a curves adjustment layer. Click on curves, click on adjustment layer rather, come to curves. You have to clip the curve layer to the car layer, so that anything you do in the curve, you affect only the car layer. So click on eyedropper tool, click and drag forward is to increase, downward is to darken. So we are going to take it forward a little to brighten it out. So another thing we can do is to make the image pop out a little. Another thing we can do is to make the image pop out a little. So to do that, all we have to do is to click on our subject layer. The image is looking a little bit dark. So we'll come to adjustment layer, click on curves, click on our eyedropper tool, increase the brightness of the image, click it to our subject layer. This before, this after, looking too bright, so take it down. So basically that is how we get to achieve this image. The another thing I can do is to resize it properly. The space below is kind of too much. So before we do that, sorry about that, before we do that, another thing we can do is just to bring in our color grading effects. I think I have some here, so all I have to do is to come to our adjustment layer,